When you make so many putts that your playing opponents just shake their heads, it's so much fun. Here's an interview from the Southwest Section PGA Professional Championship that I won. Kept telling myself try to shoot the lowest score of the day. I know I wasn't the lowest at 69, but I just kept challenging myself to keep hitting good shots and trying to make putts. I figured if I just kept doing what I was doing, it would be very difficult for anybody to catch me. Dennis started great, started with three early birdies, and I wasn't making early birdies. I did manage to match one of them. But yeah, I mean, you know when a person's kind of feeling it, and I felt like Dennis was going to shoot a really low number today. He struggled just a little bit on the back nine, but I just kept plugging away and kept doing what I was planning on doing this week. There were a couple of things strategically that I did. There was a hole where Dennis was playing really well and he hit a tee shot and it made it into the desert and he had to take it unplayable. And it was kind of a sucker pin on the left side of the green. And I guess had he hit it in the fairway and knocked it close, I might have had to go for that pin. But because he already had an unplayable and then hit his shot in the bunker, I was able to play wide of the pin. It was funny though, because right at that moment then Ben Krieger started making birdies. So I had played wide actually in retaliation for what Dennis had done, but then all of a sudden, Ben went ahead and made a couple of birdies, so he kept the pressure on. You just hit putts and they make it to the hole. When you're shooting a low number like a 64, they drop for you. The first 2 days I hit a lot of good shots and a lot of good putts, but they just didn't drop in. So, I guess the difference is 4 shots from rounds 1 to 2, and then 5 shots from rounds 2 to 3. But overall, played pretty consistent all week. I didn't hit one single ball in the desert. I didn't have to take any unplayables. I actually used one ball each day. I didn't even have to switch balls. So that was a priority for me, was making sure that I kept it in the grass. It didn't even matter, like 18, I had 206 yards to that pin, and I think Dennis might have had 106 yards to that pin. But I knew if I'd hit it in the fairway and hit it on the green, there wasn't much anybody else could do. It's a huge honor. We have a very, very strong section, some fantastic players in our section. And, as I was looking at it, I was thinking, I'm 42 years old. That was 2011, so was I 36 when I won that one? And so I'm thinking, I want to stay relevant. I don't want my resume to say he won it way back in 2011. So at least I'll get a little bit of a move forward, and I'll feel like 2017 is more recent than 2011. It was definitely a big goal. When I won this event in 2011, I also obtained a Web.com tour card. So I actually qualified to play the National Club Pro at the Bayonet course. But I wasn't able to play because I had played in too many tour events, so I had to withdraw from the National Club Pro. So this year that's not going to happen, so I'm very excited to actually be going back to that course so I can get a shot at playing that National Club Pro there. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to follow and subscribe so you automatically get notified of the newest episode drop. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next episode.